Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, it's the last day of vacation. It's 0 dark 30 and I'm having to stay up so that I can make the switch back to working nights and sleeping during the day. So I figured what better time than to do a quick little video. I know in my video about the ESEE Laser Strike that I said I was going to probably leave it alone. Didn't work. I've already worked on it and made a bunch of changes. So I figured I'd do a real quick video and let you know what I've done. So let's get into this. First thing, if you notice, it is no longer a black sheath. Decided I wanted to do a little something different with this sheath. So it is now green, thanks to Rust-Oleum OD green that adheres to plastic. So we'll see how long this holds up. The other thing is I have modified the sheath a little. By taking that much off of it. With the original sheath, in order to get this back in here, get a hold and get the thumb on it, your hand was so high, there we go, on the handle, that you had to click it out, then slide your hand up to get it into position. With taking this off, I can actually get my hand down on the handle and get it out. So that's the first modification that I did. The second thing, after playing with all the stuff in the handle and trying a couple of different things, I decided that having that in the handle was going to be an issue. And what I mean by an issue is if I was wet, cold, needing to get a fire going because I was somewhat hyperthermic, that little washer in there to try and take those screws loose was going to be an issue. So what I did is I took everything out of there and transferred that over into my personal fire kit that I carry on my belt, which I always have with me anyways. So eliminating that fine motor skill of trying to get those screws out while cold and shivering is no longer an issue. The next thing, the gunmetal gray coating on the blade is gone. Now, I did leave it on the handle portion and just removed it from there and there all the way to the tip of the blade and got that off. The reason I did that is because I put a 90-degree spine on there. With a 90-degree spine and that coating on it, it still wouldn't strike a ferrule rod. Now, with that coating removed and a 90-degree spine, I can strike a ferrule rod. The other thing I did, as you noticed, after all the comments I got about my SE5 and the Mustardetch on Instagram, I decided to do the same thing on this one. So I have done a Mustardetch on both sides of it. And finally, the last thing, as always, is I modified the edge. When I went to touch this edge up, I checked it. It was 20 degrees on one side and 25 degrees on the other, which seems to pretty much be standard for ESEE. There's just a little bit of difference from one side to the other Even though they say that they do theirs at a 20-degree angle, there's always a little difference. So I evened both sides up and gave it a mirror edge. So we're good to go there on the edge. Other than that, I don't see anything changing. I actually took this on my outing the other day, used it a little bit. Look forward to getting a whole lot more use on this. In comparing it to some of my other knives that I have, as I showed you in the video, it is a whole lot thinner than the SE5. But not only that, it's just a touch, and I do mean a touch, thinner than the Tops Fieldcraft. So I like the Fieldcraft, but believe it or not, the Fieldcraft's actually a little bit heavier when you hold them and compare them. It's a little bit heavier than the Laser Strike. Plus, like I said in the video the other day, I love the spear point. This is just a little quick video. Like I said, I wanted to do one to show what modifications I'd made and to just let y'all see what I did today while I was sitting here piddling around. Also hoping that this video can help keep me up. I need to stay up till about 2 in the morning so I can make the switch. But I hope y'all found this interesting. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.